Lamborghini for free? That is the question. And I think I have the answer, but before I get into the video, I just wanted to talk to you guys because this year has been probably the most difficult year of my life. I have literally gone through the most severe depression, and it's because I've lost 2 friends to tragic accidents. I've lost relationships. I've lost all of my money pretty much. I've been in crazy debt because of not being able to do my job, not being able to work on these videos, not being able to do the things I like because I've just been lost in depression. And finally, I'm kind of getting to a point where I feel like I can make these videos again, and I'm so happy about that. You have no idea. It's like the one thing that brings me so much joy in this world. And I know people have their own problems in the world, and I know everyone goes through their own different things in even more difficult ways than I'm experiencing. But this is my journey and my story with my depression. I hope that I can share more about it one day with you guys when I'm ready. It's just a lot to unpack. So I just wanted to be vulnerable with you guys for a little bit because this past year has just been the worst. And actually very recently I got into a car accident, and I'm okay luckily, but my car's not. I absolutely totaled my car. So it's just like one more thing on top of everything that I've gone through in the last year. It's just knocking me down. It's trying to knock me down, but I'm trying to make a point. I'm trying to prove a point to myself that nothing is going to stop me. And this last couple weeks where I crashed my car just on top of everything, it's not the best. It's not my favorite thing in the world that happened. So that's kind of where this video came up. While it's completely silly and stupid, the idea of getting a Lamborghini for free is a direct contrast to everything that I've experienced in my life this year. It's just, you know, while it's a monetary thing and it's not gonna bring happiness, I think that the contrast between crashing my car, all this crazy that's happened in the last year, and getting like the highest end, most impossible luxury car to exist, it's just kind of funny. So with that said, I think this can be like kind of the pinnacle of fake it till you make it. I just want you to watch this journey and see if I can get it, because I'm kind of curious as well. I think it's gonna work out. So watch the journey and let's see what happens. Now, over the course of this video, I'll be experimenting with different and unique ways to appear important enough to get into an event where I will have the opportunity to speak to a higher up at Lamborghini, where I will make my attempt at asking for a free vehicle. To start my journey, I figured I'd start with some general real life actions to get the attention I deserve from Lamborghini. So I created a TikTok account called Give Tucker a Lambo, where the sole purpose was to just post clips of me with my zoom camera zooming into signs, trying to get Lamborghini's attention on TikTok. You know, it's an idea. I mean, this is pretty much it. Do you think this is gonna work?
I honestly don't think so, no.
It's not the best, but at least it's direct. We'll see what happens. Keeping the trend going, this is take 2. We're going for a little bit more of an aggressive approach, attacking a competitor. Despite my valiant efforts and multiple posts to TikTok, I kind of just realized that this isn't gonna be the method to get me a free Lamborghini. And it makes total sense. Why would that work? Brands comment on people's TikToks all the time. When TikTok clearly wasn't working, it was time to move on to stage 2, enhancing my professional photography social media presence as a superstar professional photographer. I'm not really that, so I have to figure out a way to do that. And luckily, one of my best friends in the world happens to be just that. And if there's one thing I'm good at, it's Photoshop. And thankfully, I've already been Photoshopping myself into my friends' photos for quite some time. It's my #1 way of getting content nowadays. Since I haven't been able to travel, I've just been copying my friend Carl's photos. And I think that if I keep doing that, my chances of getting recognized as a social media photography superstar, they're gonna notice me for sure. And there was no better way to do that than literally tracking down my friend Carl, who does this for his actual career, and copying his every move. Luckily for me, I have his location on Find My Friends, so this should be pretty easy. I know coincidentally that Carl has a shoot today. He has some sort of photos to be taking. It seems like the only valid option to do at this point to keep enhancing my online portfolio. It's a necessary evil. Lucky for me, it didn't take long to track down Carl. Using his Find My Friends location, I was able to find him almost instantly, and I caught him right in the middle of a photo shoot. That's where he is. That's where I am. All right, I'm just gonna kind of stay back and wait until he's done and see if I can't do exactly what he's doing. I let him do the creative, and then I come back and post and... Thanks, Carl. There, he's right there, Okay, I'm just gonna make a quick pass by and see exactly what he's doing. Okay, this is perfect. I feel like a spy. I can see him in the mirror. There he is. Honestly, I'm still a little too far away. We're in the trenches. Oh, I'm close, I'm real close. This feels so wrong. Like, it just feels creepy. You shouldn't be watching your friends like this. But here I am. Why the f is he putting his foot up? Very, very interesting. Just being an influencer. Influencing. Once he leaves, I'm gonna go exactly where he is and take the exact same image from the same angle, everything. All right, it's my turn. It's my time. This looks pretty cool. Okay. This makes a lot of sense. Just gonna get a nice little composition here. Kick the lens. Just like that, I have an Instagram post. All right, got the tripod set up. Putting it on. Oh, okay. I get it. All right, I'm gonna take the photos. If that doesn't get me a Lamborghini, honestly, I don't know what will. Now that my online portfolio is exactly where it needed to be, it was time for my final stage. My final step of my master plan. It's just a quick little TV show appearance. I hopped on Let's Make a Deal. I went through a whole application process, and I figured if there's some sort of way to make myself look legit, it's by getting on a TV show. I'm applying, and I'm applying with no pants. So I popped into a quick audition over Zoom. Hi there, my name is Tucker Doss. I am 26 years old, based out of Los Angeles, and it is my dream to be on Let's Make a Deal. And let's just say I got the deal.
Tucker, let's see. Action. Would you like whatever's behind the curtain or $1,000?
I'm gonna go for the curtain, Wayne.
It's an outdoor barbecue.
And I also won some stuff on the show, so that's an added bonus. I actually got the grill that came in just a few days ago. They dropped like a 400-pound grill at my front door, and I was expecting to just bring it into my apartment like I'm the Hulk. But it doesn't matter because I got on TV. There's an event every single year that happens up in Monterey, and I knew about this specifically because Lamborghini was going to be there. I was gonna email the event and see if I could get an in to try to make my way into the most important day of my life. For the moment where I would get the opportunity to ask Lamborghini for a free car. A short 5-hour drive later, and I snuck my way into one of the top billionaire events in the world. I had my credentials and I was ready to go. Hey, will you take a video of me?
Sure.
I can't even tell you how this happened, but I was right there face to face with like the CEO and coordinator of all of Lamborghini. It was ridiculous, and somehow I finessed my way into the party. The Lamborghini after party. I was walking around shaking hands to people with people left and right. The world genuinely felt like my oyster. This was a new life of luxury that I just had never experienced before, and I managed to somehow get the email for the guy who's in control of literally giving people Lamborghinis. I didn't get it on video because I was too scared, but I do have the emails. I've gathered the courage to send the email that I need to send. Using all the methods that I tried along the way, I'm gonna kind of formulate this package in an email here and see if I can get a free Lamborghini. I just typed out the email, and this is what we came up with. Dear, I hope you've had a great start to your week, and I'm so happy to have met you up in Monterey. I wanted to discuss the idea of potentially getting my hands on a Lamborghini. I have extensive professional photography experience working with brands such as Calvin Klein, Land Rover, Alfa Romeo, and many more. Just pull those off of Carl's Instagram of people that he's worked with. Continuing. On top of my internationally recognized social media experience, I've also been recognized as a personality on television. I'd love to bring that same energy to a photo shoot with Lamborghini, and I'm excited to discuss potential. Love, Tucker. If that doesn't work, I don't know. I spent weeks emailing Lamborghini back and forth, and somehow this happened. Oh, sorry. Is there a little special car in there for me? How is this life right now? It looks so sick. Think of the steps in the journey that got us here. This doesn't make any f***ing sense. Okay. Not a f***ing chance. What the fuck? Okay. There's no, I don't, what is, just like that. All right. We did it. Just look at this thing. I went to the ocean to try to go on a little joyride with this thing. The top actually comes off as well. I don't deserve this. Why do I have this? This should not be in my possession. Somehow I managed to do the impossible. Through all my trials and tribulations, I used the power of an in-person connection to fulfill my lifelong dream of getting a Lamborghini for absolutely free.
Hey Tucker, just making sure we're still good to pick up the car tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Oh, you're taking it back?
Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, tomorrow at 8.
You know, I'm keeping it. Just catch me if you can. I'm keeping the car. You're not getting it back. I'm sorry.